What Southwest Florida city is almost always on the fastest growing lists in the nation? That's Northport, Florida. Today we are going to do an overview. Yo, I'm Adrienne, a longtime Florida realtor, and I'm here to help you get your Florida life. Happy Wednesday, everyone. If you're new here, new videos come out every Wednesday. Today we are in Northport, Florida. I'm going to give you an overview. If you've never heard of Northport, you haven't been to Southwest Florida in a while. I grew up in Punta Gorda, and when I was a kid in the 80s, there was nothing in Northport, and now it is constantly named one of the fastest growing cities in Florida, in the nation. It makes all those lists all the time. A couple years ago, it was U-Haul's #1 destination place in the country. We're going to talk about why that is today. We're going to look at some of the cool things in Northport. I'm going to tell you, for me, Northport strikes me a lot as kind of the suburbs of a lot of places. It is a city, but it borders a lot of more well-known areas. It's on the border of Port Charlotte to the south. Then Venice is to the north and west. It's very convenient to Sarasota. It's very convenient to I-75. So a lot of people who don't want to pay Sarasota prices come down to Northport. And that has made it grow in a way that it's become its own place to be, which I think that happens with a lot of suburbs. There's a lot of cool things in here. I will also say it's absorbed some of the characteristics of all the places around it. You can find in Northport non-HOA, lots of non-HOA land. You can still find a lot of vacant lots for sale. You also find golf course communities, gated golf course communities. I'm in Heron Creek right now. It's a beautiful gated golf course community in Northport. There's a lot of things coming to Northport. They're building a big hospital here. So it's a very exciting place to be. It's also, real estate wise, in most of it, maybe not every inch of it, is in X flood zone, meaning you won't need flood insurance. You should check the specific area you're looking at. Some neighborhoods in Northport, even in X flood zone, did flood after Hurricane Ian, I believe. So, you want to look into it, but a lot of it is inland. Another thing people love about Northport is affordable living. It ranks almost always on one of the most affordable places in Florida. It is slightly above the national average in cost of living, but it does pretty well in the state of Florida. So you get a lot of bang for your buck here. The median home price in June of 2025 was $345,000. Now I see multi-million-dollar homes in Northport, and I see lower than $345, not a ton lower, but you can go a little bit lower. There are a lot of things in Northport if you want to live an active lifestyle. There's a lot of trails, a lot of hiking in Northport, of course, a lot of golf. Got it right here. And there are also a lot of freshwater canals. Freshwater canals typically don't lead anywhere. There are some small pockets in Northport that do lead out to open water, but most of it's freshwater canals. If you want to fish, if you want to kayak, if you want a very small boat, canoe, you just want to have a little water behind you and have a little recreation, Northport can be a fantastic place. Also, price-wise, that is going to be a lot less than going out into big open water. So if you're not a huge boater but just want something behind your house, you can find that in Northport. Northport is most famous for, or historically most famous for, its warm mineral springs. They have been around since the 60s. As I said, when I was a kid here in the 80s, there was nothing here except the warm mineral springs. That was the birth of it all. It is still a place where people go on the weekend. I have a friend, a local friend, who just posted on Facebook that she took her family there for a staycation over the weekend. So it's still a great place to go. It's got there's like a little 60s hotel you can go, I think it's a motel you could stay at. I've never stayed in it. Maybe it's time for a staycation for me. I don't know. But a lot of cool things in Northport if you are an outdoorsy, you want to get outdoors type of person. As far as shopping, I think of shopping in Northport as fairly suburban. There's a lot of big box stores here. big strip malls, Cocoa Plum shops. You can get almost anything here. Everything's very convenient, much like the suburbs. There are some smaller local places that have popped up over the years. There's Greek Grill, there's, I'm forgetting the name, not a very great YouTuber. It's a Kay's Bakery where you get pierogies. I know where it's located. I'll put that in the description. Some great food here, but a lot of it is chain, a lot of it is big box stores, which, you know, those stores become so big because people like them. So if that is the kind of thing you like, you can certainly find that in Northport. You can also take a quick trip to Welland Park. It really borders, Welland Park is in Venice, but it really borders Northport. So if you're on that side, there's tons of shopping and local restaurants there. Like I said, you could take a quick trip to Sarasota. Downtown Venice is not far. So you can really hit all the places from Northport and then live that affordable lifestyle. If you want to know more or are interested in Northport, I would love to help. Please reach out. I will talk to you soon.